With a voice that defined a generation, blue-eyed Frank Sinatra was far more than a singer. He was charisma, power, and mystery personified, a living legend. So when he passed away in 1998, the world expected Hollywood's elite to line up, paying homage. But as cameras scanned the crowd, something felt off. Some of Sinatra's closest celebrity allies were missing. No statements, no flowers, no public farewells, as if they had erased him from memory. What really happened? And why did these stars choose silence over respect? Stick around. The truth is far stranger than you think. Number 1. Marlon Brando, the feud that never ended. If any absence shocked Hollywood, it was Marlon Brando's. Their feud wasn't just personal, it was humiliating, stretching over 4 decades. It all began in 1955 on the set of Guys and Dolls, when Sinatra lobbied hard for the role of Sky Masterson, convinced it was made for him. Instead, the studio gave it to Brando, a quiet, inward method actor with no musical background. Sinatra didn't just feel passed over, he felt publicly humiliated. From day one, he lashed out. Sinatra mocked Brando's speech, his introspective style, and refusal to perform off-camera, calling him mumbles within earshot of cast and crew. Brando didn't respond openly. He struck in subtler psychological ways. The infamous cheesecake scene became a silent battlefield. Knowing Sinatra hated cheesecake, Brando deliberately ruined take after take, forcing Sinatra to eat slice after slice under studio pressure. By the end of the day, Sinatra was physically ill, and filming ground to a halt. Crew members later recalled Brando watching silently, a faint smile playing across his lips. The tension never eased. The two communicated only through intermediaries, never directly. Years later, Brando confided that Sinatra's resentment had turned dangerous. After a late-night incident in Los Angeles, where Brando claimed he was briefly threatened, he privately suspected Sinatra was behind it. He later summed up their relationship with chilling clarity. Frank never let go of a grudge. That wasn't bitterness, it was resolution. When Sinatra died, Brando didn't issue a statement, send flowers, or attend the burial. His absence wasn't symbolic. It was proof that some wars never end. Number 2. Woody Allen, the scandal Sinatra took personally. Woody Allen wasn't part of the Rat Pack or the lounge era, yet his name comes up in Sinatra's funeral story for a darker reason: Mia Farrow. Sinatra had remained deeply protective of his former wife, long after their brief early 1960s marriage. When Farrow discovered in 1992 that Allen was secretly involved with her adopted daughter, Soon-Yi Previn, Sinatra's reaction went beyond outrage. Friends said he was furious to the point of being unhinged. To him, this wasn't gossip. It was betrayal within his extended family. Biographers report that Sinatra even explored retaliation, using underworld connections he had cultivated since the 1940s. A longtime confidant claimed Sinatra wanted Allen scared straight, or worse. Mob figures reportedly refused, calling the idea too risky. Sinatra allegedly said, "You don't hurt the people I love and walk away clean." For Sinatra, that sentence carried weight. Allen knew it. Whether the threat was literal or symbolic, it was credible enough to erase any chance of reconciliation. By the late 1990s, Allen was already mired in public scandal. Attending Sinatra's funeral would have been seen as provocation or arrogance, so he stayed away. Silence was safer. Number 3. Nancy Reagan, when politics destroyed a friendship. Nancy Reagan's absence stung differently. It was betrayal, not hatred. Sinatra didn't just support Ronald Reagan. He believed he was helping build the Reagan dynasty. From the mid-1960s, he poured money, influence, and personal credibility into Reagan's rise, hosting lavish fundraisers, calling donors, and publicly vouching for him. Insiders say Sinatra wasn't treated like a donor, he was treated like family. But when Reagan entered the White House in 1981, everything changed. Invitations stopped, calls went unanswered, and Sinatra was quietly frozen out, officially due to his rumored mob ties and unpredictable temperament. "I was used, then erased," he told friends. It wasn't politics, it was personal betrayal. Nancy Reagan never criticized him, but she never reached out either. When Sinatra died in 1998, her absence, blamed on scheduling, underscored a relationship that had never been repaired. Number 4. Barbra Streisand. Admiration without forgiveness. Barbra Streisand's tension with Sinatra ranked high, not out of hatred, but because she refused to excuse him. Streisand deeply admired his artistry, growing up studying his phrasing, timing, and emotional control. That respect led to their 1993 duets, including the beloved I've Got a Crush on You. Musically, it was flawless. Personally, it was distant. Unlike Sinatra's contemporaries, Streisand kept her guard up. She was wary of his temper, emotional manipulation, and the persistent rumors linking him to organized crime. At an industry dinner, she reportedly confided, "Frank could be incredibly kind, but kindness with conditions isn't kindness." That distinction mattered. It explained why she kept Sinatra at arm's length, even while praising his talent. Their interactions remained strictly professional. They never socialized privately. They never shared the casual warmth Sinatra had with others. Streisand admired the voice, not the man. When Sinatra died, she did not attend the funeral. Instead, she released a brief statement honoring his musical impact. For her, public mourning felt dishonest. Respect did not require proximity. Forgiveness did not require attendance. Number 5. Dean Martin. The friendship that burned out. Finally, Dean Martin's absence struck fans harder than any feud ever could. To the public, Sinatra and Martin were inseparable, the smiling core of the Rat Pack, applause under neon lights. Privately, the friendship was fragile. Martin tolerated Sinatra's volatility out of loyalty, but the constant emotional strain eventually wore him down. The breaking point came in the early hours of June 8, 1966, at the Beverly Hills Hotel's Polo Lounge. A birthday celebration erupted into violence after a confrontation with businessman Frederick Weissman. Slurs were exchanged. A fight left Weissman with a fractured skull, rushed to intensive care. Police questioned everyone present. Martin publicly claimed he saw nothing. Privately, he told his daughter that Sinatra had lost control. He never accused him outright, but he never defended him either. That quiet withdrawal marked a turning point. From that night on, Martin began to pull back. He avoided late-night gatherings, declined joint appearances, and sidestepped situations where Sinatra's volatility might flare. "Frank lives in storms. I don't," he told a reporter, a weary, honest confession. By the 1970s, their friendship had grown formal. Laughter thinned. Improvisation disappeared. Even during the failed Together Again tour in 1988, Martin left early, citing health issues. Friends say the emotional toll mattered just as much. When Sinatra died in 1998, Martin's absence wasn't anger. It was the quiet end of a friendship long exhausted. So that's today's story. Which absence shocked you the most? The rivalry, the betrayal, or the silence that said everything? Did Sinatra deserve forgiveness, or did his grudges write the final chapter? Share your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you were surprised, and subscribe for more untold Hollywood truths.